Matt Nagy in Chicago. Minnesota is the one team that's a little bit of question. Are they going forward? Did they hit their ceiling coming back? And I think the Lions are the absolute wild card. Year 2 of Patricia, their people, Matt, Bob Quinn, their system in place, their style of ball that they want to play, which is more geared towards defense and running and protecting the ball a little bit, play action off of that. It's a sea change for Matt Stafford and everyone else. I think it can work within this division. I think it can work in general. The question is, how fast will it work? Because defensively, I think the team's going to be pretty good. Can the offense consistently score 25, 28 points? If that 21 to 25 points. If that's the case, then I think this team goes up as opposed to coming back, and then Green Bay becomes the question for me in the division.
Federer, no, never mind. Back to golf real quick. Yeah, it's... Are we now at the point where we were a few years ago with Tiger? Because whenever, on PTI, Tony and Mike would always say, Tiger or the field, that'd be their toss-up.
Right.
Are we at that point with Brooks Koepka?
You're not too far away. When you look at his majors, the last 8 that he's won 3, almost won a couple others, probably. The difference is Tiger dominated during some of those seasons as well. Brooks has not done that on a regular basis on tour. I have a little caution light there because he did say after during Hartford last week that he was tank empty, spent, and he was running on fumes. That worries me now because this is a new thing for the players. This is a sprint from here to the rest of the way. The PGA Tour season has 10 events left. They leave here, they go to Minnesota, they go to John Deere. Most guys are playing 1, if any, who are playing here this week. Then they go to the Open. When they come back, there's a World Golf Championship in Memphis. There's another tournament after that in Greensboro. And then the 3 playoffs events start. The Tour Championship this year ends the weekend before college football starts, the weekend before Labor Day. So all of a sudden, a lot of guys are realizing, man, we got a sprint here to the finish. Some guys going to play 6 weeks in a row. So if Koepka's tank was empty then, can he come back? He looks like he's built to run through a wall, so I wouldn't doubt it. But it'll be interesting to see if he is as much of a factor in the big events left this year, World Golf Championship, Tour Championship, and the Open in a couple of weeks, as he has been going into the other majors. So I feel the same way you do. I will take Koepka over everyone else going into these last couple of majors. And I don't know if I'm going to say that when we get to the Open in Northern Ireland.
Mike, you're the best. Thanks so much for the time, as always. Enjoy the golf.
Thanks, Michael.
You got it, guys. If you're supposed to coming out, come enjoy. I will tell you, the players love it. Detroit Golf Club's done a great job, and you'll be really proud of your city. Detroit is ready for this week, so come on out and join us if you can.
Great. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate it.
See you, boys. Bye-bye.
Mike Tirico, the best, right here on 97.1 The Ticket. And by the way, Stoney, they're out on the courses. Do you want the updated leaderboard?
Go ahead.
Tom Hodge and Scott Langley are both 2 under.
I had them in the 6th round.
Your boy Luke List is tied for 3rd, by the way.
Yeah, should have done better than last time.
Guys you've heard of out on the course so far, Bubba is even, as is Northwestern's own Luke Donald.
Oh, you didn't mean it for dinner or anything?
No, oddly enough, we did not. Hey, Chevrolet. Let's talk about Chevrolet. What's better than Tiger tickets? How about free Tiger tickets? That's why Chevrolet and 97.1 have teamed up to give some of our lucky listeners free tickets to an upcoming Detroit Tigers home game. Tune into our show, Jamie and Stoney, for your chance to win, brought to you by Chevrolet, proud sponsor of the Detroit Tigers.
97.1 The Ticket. Traffic.
This report brought to you by Bill Brown Ford. Buy and drive American. At Bill Brown Ford, they have a huge selection of vehicles born in Detroit. From the fuel-efficient SUVs to the F-150. Chances are the vehicle you're looking for was made right here in America. Bill Brown Ford in Livonia. Who's your Ford dealer? Drivers getting by a crash along 275 northbound near Will Carlton Road, but still looking pretty heavy and slow through the construction zone. 75 southbound from Baldwin to Lapeer. Traffic also brought to you by the Michigan Lottery. You deserve a bonus. Treat yourself to a $2 million bonus instant game from the Michigan Lottery. It has over $74 million in total cash prizes, and there are over 25 chances to win on every ticket. Play new $2 million bonus. There's bonus fun in every one. This is Catherine Leslie in the WWJ 24-hour traffic center.
Now available for download. Always aggravated. A Mike Valenti signature podcast. Get it on radio.com and Apple iTunes. This CBS Sports Minute is brought to you by North Bloomfield Properties. This is Boomer Esiason with the CBS Sports Minute, sponsored by Farmers Insurance. Stay ahead of the game. Find an agent at farmers.com. This weekend, New York will be awash in nostalgia as the Mets celebrate the 50th anniversary of the 1969 Miracle World Series run. Tomorrow night, they'll give out replica 1969 jerseys. On Saturday, they'll reenact their championship parade in classic cars and have a special pregame ceremony with Cleon Jones, Ron Swoboda, and Jerry Kuzman among the guests of honor. Then on Sunday, fans will receive replica World Series rings. The festivities begin today when a 7-block stretch of 126th Street will be renamed Seaver Way in honor of Hall of Famer Tom Seaver, and Citi Field's address will become 41 Seaver Way. Sadly, Tom Terrific himself suffers from dementia and has retired from public appearances. Hopefully, this weekend's blast from the past can help, at least temporarily, distract Met fans from the current team's dismal dysfunction. I'm Boomer Esiason.
At Farmers Insurance, we know the sound of a perfect hot air balloon landing. And a less than perfect one. See it, covered it. Talk to Farmers.
We are Farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
O'Reilly.
Need a specialized tool to finish your vehicle repair? There's no need to buy it if you're only going to use it once. Check out O'Reilly Auto Parts Loaner Tool Program. Available at any O'Reilly store. Find tools like a ball joint press, disc brake caliper tool set, and more. O'Reilly Auto Parts. Better parts, better prices every day.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
At Farmers Insurance, we know every windshield collision has a unique sound. Beetle. Bird poop. Drone. Seen it, covered it. Talk to Farmers.
We are Farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
Attention DirecTV and AT&T Uverse TV customers. You could soon lose all your CBS shows. That means no Big Brother, no NCIS, no Young Sheldon. You'll also miss CBS Sports live coverage of golf and the upcoming NFL season. Plus The Young and the Restless, CBS News, and 60 Minutes. Time is running out. Visit KeepCBS.com to learn more and call 8555-KEEP-CBS to demand DirecTV and AT&T Uverse TV Keep CBS. That's 8555-KEEP-CBS. Sign up to win your chance to play in the first ever Detroit Pistons 3-on-3 tournament right now at 971theticket.com. One winner gets a team entry for up to 5 players in the tournament Saturday, July 13th at Little Caesars Arena. Get details and enter now at 971theticket.com.
The only way you can take 97.1 The Ticket with you is the radio.com app. Download it today and listen to us anytime, anywhere.
97.1 The Ticket.
Vanderbilt takes a 2-1 lead. Closest got pitched and was called a ball. The inning would have been over. But instead a walk. Back-to-back walks, 3 in the inning.
Carl Ravitch last night on ESPN as Vanderbilt beat Michigan 8-2, and the walks were really a problem. As he mentioned right there, Carl Kaufman, 3 innings, 3 hits, 5 runs, 5 walks.
Yeah, they had 8 walks as a team.
Yeah.
Hey, look, a nice run, but it's over. The better team obviously won. They were ranked second in the country for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
You know, isn't it weird? You know, if they're going to lose to an SEC team, I'm glad it was Vanderbilt. You know, Florida and schools like that, they haven't got enough champions. Give it a school like Vanderbilt.
Okay.
You know?
Well, didn't Vanderbilt just win it a few years ago?
Yeah, I know. But,
okay.
you know, when you think of SEC sports excellence,
You don't think about Vanderbilt?
you usually don't. Even though in baseball they obviously have been for a while.
I believe their basketball team went they had 0
Winless.
wins. They were winless in the SEC this year.
Correct. That's why they made a coaching change.
Yeah, Bryce Drew.
Yeah.
Yes.
Stack.
Jerry Stackhouse, the new head coach. So anyway, Texas beat Detroit yesterday at Comerica Park 4-1, and they will play the 3rd game of the 3-game series today at 1:10. You can hear that game right here on 97.1 The Ticket. Carson Anderson will be broadcasting live right outside Gate A. Should be a beautiful day for baseball. It was a beautiful night for baseball down there last night. I was there, and there were fans. There were not a lot of fans. And, you know, I don't blame fans. I mean, the team is really, really struggling right now. But it was a beautiful night. I mean, it was one of those nights that we've been to for years now at Comerica Park, and I was looking around the stands. I was like, wow, 5 years ago, there would have been 30,000 here.
Right.
Because it was just a great night for baseball. But because the team is so lacking, and the game was very lackluster.
Yeah, you had the 3 home runs in one inning, and that was basically it.
The Tigers scored their run on it. I mean, you had 4 solo home runs hit in the game, and there were 5 runs scored total. That's pretty much all. That's baseball.
I know.
That's baseball today.
And my boy pitched pretty well, except, hey, Mrs. Lincoln, how'd you enjoy the show? 3 home runs.
Yeah.
He just struck out 11 guys. And it was a battle between 2 guys who are figured to be traded at the deadline, or at least named. Minor's number 1 on the list, and he had a complete game second time this season. He's under team control for 1 more year, and of course Matthew Boyd, his advantage is if you're going to be team control for about, I think, 3 more years.
Yeah. So we'll talk to Ron Gardenhire coming up in about 5 minutes about the current play to the team, because they're definitely struggling.
Yes, indeed. I played a little golf yesterday. Again, 9 holes, which is fine. It was a little hot out there. It was perfect. Hung out the
How'd
pool.
you hit him?
It was okay. I had a 48.
Okay.
Played by myself.
Like literally by yourself?
Yeah.
God, I'd love to do that.
It's great. It's relaxing. It's just, you hit a ball. I keep my legitimate score, but if I screw it up, I'll hit another ball anyway. Just, of course, the second ball is always better. Same guy. Anyway, so I was talking to some people afterward. I said, wouldn't golf be great if it was 14 holes? Because a lot of people can't play. You don't have time for 4.5 hours or 4 hours to play 18 holes. 14 seems like to be a really good number. It would shorten it up by, probably a half hour. I remember we talked about this once before. You had the perfect solution. 12 holes where you have 3 sixes.
Yes, this is you're stealing my business model here. We went and played golf last year, the 3 of us.
Right.
And afterwards I said, okay, it's a little bit too long for me. Now, I know for some guys they love it. So
right.
for the real golf hounds, like Gabogi and people, they're like, it's blasphemy. But to me, I want to put together, it's like the USA Today of golf courses, and I'd call it like a quick 12. And you have 2 sixes, and if you have time, you play both. Other times, maybe you play 6. But yes, to me, 12 holes would be the perfect. If they're going to shorten the NBA schedule, like Adam Silver's talking about doing,
unbelievable.
I think they should shorten golf.
I don't think they should.
Sorry, they're taking away the 16th at Augusta. It's gone.
Well, the fact
The
that
road hole at St. Andrews.
bye-bye. I like your idea only for one reason. If you feel like playing 18, there's 3 sixes.
Aha.
That's the good thing about it.
Yeah, see?
I'm not crazy about just 6. That seems like not worth the effort almost. Like it should be 9, 12, or 18.
6 is more of like, you finish the day of work before you go home. Instead of going to the range and hitting a bucket of balls, you're like, I'll sneak in 6.
You could have
my whole concept.
You could have some chaos on the course because people will be leaving after the 6th hole to go back to the clubhouse, and you might be crossing
the clubhouse is at the
fairways.
It's
You're
like,
not going to redesign courses now.
I am. Well, no, but I'm going to build a whole series across the country of new courses. 3 out, 3 back, 3 out, 3 back.
The Jamie Soft.
No, I'm going to make $1 kajillion. If investors want to call me and contact me, feel free.
I love the 12-hole concept.
Yeah.
I think it's a great idea. Because
It's an alternative to 18. I'm not doing away with the country clubs. They can still cater to the 1%ers like Stoney. I'm talking about the common man, Tom.
Right. Look, I shot 40 on the front 9. It was only 6 holes.
Hey. I don't know.
you have your drinks earlier. If you don't drink on the course, you have your drinks after 6 or after 12.
Aha! That's the real reason Jamie wants to do.
I want to get
to the bottle.
I want to get to the 13th hole that much quicker. So the 19th hole would be the 13th hole.
Should we do a Twitter poll?
What's the Twitter poll?
Twitter poll is what's the ideal amount of holes for golf? 18, 12, 14.
Well, on the Twitter poll, if you're going to put one up, Greg, you'll have to explain why we're asking, because the average golfer is going to go, that's like saying, what's the perfect number of innings for a baseball game? 9. Hello. Yes. So what is it? 9?
No, I think we can go 12, 14, or 18.
12, 14, or 18?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because 9 is never quite enough.
I know.
If I play 9 holes, by the time I'm done, I'm like, I could go for a few more.
Then why do you want to hold on 1 second, though? Then why are you advocating 6 if 9's not enough?
Again, you're not listening to my business model. People, did you not stay for the PowerPoint presentation?
I understand it.
The 6-hole concept is for the quick round, the commuter.
Okay.
It's like I want to get a quick number of holes. And Sony, you as a member of a country club have mentioned I played 3 holes, right?
Yeah.
Didn't you say that?
Yeah.
So you understand my concept. It's like you're on your way to work. You got to be at a 9:30 meeting. You're like, you know what? I could get a quick 6 in if I tee off at like 7. That's what I'm talking about. No, I understand that you're not going to go on a Saturday with a group of buddies and play 6 holes of golf. This is more for the everyday man.
When you have little kids, you can do that, though, because that's where a lot of people lose their golf game.
Seriously.
Yeah, I know.
And that's honestly, and my kids aren't little anymore, but I enjoy playing. But to me, going and playing a day, it's like a whole day.
It's so funny because
18 holes.
Well,
We talk about driving out there, properly preparing if you want to loosen up, and then, the drinking afterwards.
Despite what people believe, when I was a kid growing up, I didn't belong to a country club. So my father, who was a pretty good athlete, he stopped playing golf basically through my whole childhood. He played, a couple times a year. And then when my sister and I, went on to college, then he started playing again.
Oh.
Because he had to deal with us.
Thanks a lot, Dad.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. It's like when they renovate your house after you move out.
Oh, I know.
Oh, that's awesome.
Has Josh been golfing yet?
Yeah, we went golfing last summer. He thought it was going to be a lot easier. He was like, I think he was surprised by how frustrated he got.
Get him into a youth clinic and lessons early, man. It really pays off.
I don't think there's a harder sport. I really don't. I think it's the most mentally challenging sport there is.
I agree. I mean, yeah, because it's sitting right there for you. And the feeling of a good golf shot is intoxicating. It's like a drug. The poll is up at Jamie and Stoney on Twitter. What is the perfect amount of holes for a round of golf? 12, 14, 18, or other? I'm going to vote for other. 18 currently leading. Yeah. Okay. My other is 6. If that's how you're asking me what my other is.
I was actually just curious if the question is worded to your satisfaction.
Oh, yeah. It's fantastic. What is the perfect amount of holes for a round of golf? All right, it's time for a sports update. Tony Ortiz is here. We're going to talk to Ron Gardenhire coming up next. Tiger manager here on your home for Tiger Baseball. 97.1 The Ticket.
WXYT FM and WXYT HD1 Detroit. A radio.com sports station. Sports headlines. All day, every day. This is 97.1 The Ticket.
Brought to you by Sarah Buick GMC. Let's start with college baseball as Vanderbilt wins its second College World Series title in 5 years as they defeat Michigan 8-2 last night in Game 3 of the championship round. Sophomore starter Mason Hickman earns the win for the Commodores. He allows just 1 run while striking out 10 over 6 innings. Veteran left-hander Mike Minor throws a complete Game 5 hitter last night. He leads the Texas Rangers to a 4-1 victory over the Tigers at Comerica Park. That lost the 6th in a row and 10th in the last 11 games for the Tigers. Opening round play officially underway this morning at the Rocket Mortgage Classic at the Detroit Golf Club. Among those who will be in the spotlight this weekend, Gary Woodland, who will be playing in his first event since he won the U.S. Open earlier this month.
It's nice to be back out here this week. Nice to get back to the grind, get back to the routine. It's a little more difficult, a lot more people around, but it's nice to get back out and play. I'm excited to be here this week.
Woodland will tee off on his first round at 12:55 this afternoon. Right now, Billy Horschel, Scott Langley, and Tom Hodge are tied for the first round lead. The co-leaders on the course at 2 under par. Could the NBA cut its regular season from 82 to 58 games in the very near future? That's part of a proposal that Commissioner Adam Silver is currently looking at, a proposal that would also create a World Cup-style tournament featuring all 30 NBA teams that would take place midway through the regular season. Add Alex Morgan and Ali Krieger to the list of Team USA players who say they won't visit the White House, even though they were officially invited by President Donald Trump yesterday. Morgan says she declines the invitation because, quote, she doesn't stand for a lot of the things that the current office stands for. From the Ticket Update Desk, I'm Tony Ortiz. For more, go to 971theticket.com.
Jamie and Stoney on 97.1 The Ticket.
All right, thanks, Tony. Appreciate it very much. Jamie and Stoney on 97.1 The Ticket. The Tigers close out a 3-game series with the Rangers today at 1:10 against Texas. That's why I said with the Rangers.
Yeah.
Ron Gardenhire is the manager of the Detroit Tigers. He joins us now here on 97.1 The Ticket. Ron, good morning. How you doing?
Hey, guys. How we doing?
We appreciate the time, as always. I know this is a rough time baseball-wise for you. What, I guess, what can you say? Are you probably tired of talking to us? I'm guessing you're tired of talking to the media, trying to come up with answers. Are you just trying to keep a positive attitude and a kind of a one-day-at-a-time thing with your team?
That's basically all you can do. You just go in there and everybody knows that the players know if they're struggling offensively, and we just don't score any runs, and the pitchers put pressure on themselves trying to, not give up anything. And You know, Boyd threw pretty good last night. He gave us some home runs. He got a few pitches up, and you know those guys are swinging pretty good. They hit a lot of home runs, and you get behind, and it kind of it's that feeling in the dugout. You can sense it. And you try to keep them going. You know, put together good at bats, but you know, unfortunately, we're just not scoring runs, and that's really tough for a pitching staff and a whole baseball team.
And there have been a lot of games, not so much last night, where defensively you guys aren't making it even easier on yourselves.